Hey,
Right.
We back. Yo, first off, I want to say you look very crispy right now, dog.
I look crispy clean, man. You know what I'm saying?
Not like the sun made you very crispy.
Well,
man.
you know what? It was time to take a vacation and headed out to Jamaica for a week. And yeah, man, I was in the sun.
That's
just,
triple B right there. Bun up, boy, Brian.
All right, hey, man, if it suits.
Hey,
That ain't my nickname, so don't call me that.
don't call him bun up, boy. What?
Welcome back to another episode of the Bryan Brothers podcast.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Jay,
That's your boy Adrian.
and we're out here, man. So
We got some stuff to talk about, guys. All right?
history, man. History is definitely been made, man.
Yeah.
Like, we're in the finals,
Mm-hmm.
and you know we won game one.
Guys,
That's not regular.
I don't...
Surreal right now.
I
Like,
don't
it's
even
like
know what to say.
what?
Like, listen. So while I was in Jamaica, right, I stayed at the Holiday Inn in Montego Bay. Really nice resort. I'm gonna give a review actually on my vlog page. Yes, I'm a YouTuber.
Follow that life will lead.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was like, damn, man, the game's gonna be on. Like, where am I gonna watch it? And like, I was kind of stressed out a little bit. Not stressed, but just like, come on, like.
You're anxious.
Like game one, like the Raptors are in the finals. Like
Yeah.
we've been waiting for this day for a very, very long time.
24 years
Like
in the making.
you guys don't understand. We go back past the DeMar era, past Chris Bosh, past Vince. We even went as far as Alvin Williams, Doug Christie.
Damon Stoudemire
Damon
was
Stoudemire.
the first one, man. That guy.
Yeah, like we know
something
all
else.
these guys. TJ Ford. All of these guys, man. We've been
There's a
around
lot of
for a
records.
minute. And we've been waiting for this for a long time. And now the fact that the Raptors made it to the finals, you know, I was away, my brother was here. I'm like, damn, like, where the hell am I going to watch this game?
Yeah.
So turns out that they had a nice little section, you know, in this resort where they had a couple TVs, they had a bar, and everything was just sorted out. Funny enough, in the resort, there was a bunch of people from Toronto, and they were all looking to watch the game as well. So everyone came together. There's people from all over the world, and they were actually rooting for the Raptors. So we all watched the game, and like, it was just amazing. I don't even know how to explain it.
Yo, the six, that to me, from looking at the outside in Canada,
Yeah.
from when you're in the yard, it just lets people know that, yo, the six is worldwide, man.
Bro.
Toronto Raptors are worldwide.
Guys,
man.
we are worldwide. Everybody is talking about the Raptors right now. And it's just great to see. Like, Toronto's a really great city.
Yeah.
Like, as we say, like, everybody knows it's multicultural.
Yeah.
There's people from all over the world that live in Toronto. We're not actually in Toronto. We're a little bit outside
We're
of
born
that.
and raised in Toronto.
But we're
bro.
born and raised, right?
Straight up, man.
And it's just really good to be a part of what's going on right now. And yeah, so the Raptors played game one in the finals, the NBA finals. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me right now? Like,
That's real right
Bro,
now.
that's-
actually real.
like this is huge, guys.
Yo, it's actually pretty
This
big,
is
man.
huge.
This is history in the making, man.
So let's talk about game one now because, man, if you're a Golden State Warrior fan,
Yeah.
you probably thought this is an easy sweep. The Raptors had struggled against the Golden State Warriors many times in the past, and you guys, you know, probably thought this is going to be a sweep. This is going to be no problem, even without KD, without DeMarcus. He did play, but people thought he would be ruled out. They thought it was going to be easy.
Honestly, there was a lot of commentators, even if you look on IG feeds and stuff like that, people just saying Warriors in 4, Warriors in 5, and all these other things. And man, they honestly just kind of took Toronto out the picture, man. But boy, game one, from just a review of what we're just giving you guys, man, it was amazing. Like, everybody was clicking on all cylinders. Pascal was definitely just
He put in
crazy.
work.
That man put in, like, I think 11 consecutive shots in a row. I think the last quarter or the last maybe throughout a couple quarters, 11 consecutive, had season high 32 for the finals. First time there too. playing like a G. Marcus Saul was even playing good.
Yeah.
Man.
The whole team was rolling, guys.
Danny was clicking.
I mean, in the beginning, I did see him miss a couple shots, but you know what? He stuck with it. Yeah. And like he said in many interviews as of recent, that he's going to keep shooting the ball whenever the opportunity presents itself.
Shoot.
And he did that. And, sorry guys, just to give you some detail, we're not going to go into a full review because I was away. I was enjoying my time. You know, I had a couple drinks and things. You know, I was with some good people from all over the world. And I was just hanging out doing my thing. So, you know, this is just a little brief rundown. Our initial thoughts on the game. So we're just kind of going through that. I'm going to give a little bit of the scores because we have that here. The stats for a couple of the players that really, you know, highlighted themselves and just did work, you know, that let the Raptors win this game. And then we'll touch on the Golden State Warriors players as well because Steph Curry got hot, man. And him and his supporting cast, Draymond and Klay Thompson, they also stepped up a little bit. But speaking about the Raptors, Pascal, he just went to work. Guys, he played 40 minutes, 32 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. He was 14 for 17 from the field. And he was 2 for 3 in 3-point shooting. He had himself a night.
Definitely, man. When he was open, he definitely made his shots. The layup was definitely good for him. He was definitely looking like the Pascal that we've been seeing playing throughout the season. Definitely got his touches. He made his layup soft off the glass. He had his little
nice left-hand layup right off the glass.
Yo, he was definitely working, man. He even put some mans in the post like how he normally does. And
spin cycle, right?
The Siakam spin cycle was definitely working, man.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It was definitely working really nice. Shout outs to him. Shout out to even Marcus Saul, 20 points. That guy, man, he's been having his little up and downs of when he wants to score or not. But like this game, he showed like the aggressiveness that we needed. I definitely applaud him with that. Danny had a nice 11 after knowing that he wasn't really scoring too much. He was making his baskets when needed. I honestly give it to him. On the other end too, we didn't get too much of a scoring effect from Norm, but that's okay though because he was definitely the Bucks killer. Game number 1 anyway, still trying to get himself into it. But Fred picked up too, man. Shouts out to Fred. Even when I say this, in all honesty, collectively in a whole, we were fighting. Like we played together. The only thing I'll say that we had our times was when we focused too hard on defense and we were focused. Like, so put it like this: there's a couple plays where we're focused on like picking up on like one man, or there you see like a double and that extra pass would kick in and you would see like a guy cutting to the basket. Iguodala had a couple easy cuts to dunks.
Just breakdowns. Simple breakdowns.
It was more of like we were focusing more on the ball and not our man. Certain type of plays where it just led to an open man. But not too much to worry about that. Fred VanVleet looked like he played some really good defense on Steph Curry. That looked pretty good.
He forced a couple turnovers off of Steph. I remember watching during the game.
Klay looked like he wasn't really catching too much of fire, but when he got open though, that guy was splashing it. Draymond was trying to get physical with Siakam throughout the game, but that had no effect because Siakam is just a taller guy. He was using his height and his length to advantage on. He
had a triple-double though.
Yeah, he definitely did. 10, 10, and 10, was it?
Yeah.
Triple 10. So he did his thing like how he normally does.
Yeah, he's gonna get his, right?
As you can tell, it's not enough. You
need more. They actually only had 3 people in double digits.
3. The next closest guy had 9 points. So it just shows you right there, they definitely got to go back to the board and re-strategize and definitely get it together because it just seems from how I'm looking at it, even with DeMarcus back, it's not enough to contain us, man.
He didn't look too good in this game. He was kind of shaky. He took it to the paint a couple times, got fouled, but he was still really shaky. He missed some easy ones. I want to touch on something. So the Golden State Warriors have a couple plays where they really hurt you. They have a play where either Steph drives the ball, he passes it to one person on either side of the basket in the paint, and then whoever gets the pass first lobs it over to the next guy for the easy dunk or the layup. You guys can
weak side when they're on the weak side.
Yeah, you guys probably seen that play a lot of times. Go on YouTube and you can type in. I think a couple guys have videos on that, like the top killer plays that the Golden State Warriors have that they defeat everybody with. And the Raptors stopped that. Another thing that they did really well was run Steph Curry off the 3-point line. I mean, he still had 34 points, but at the same time, they kind of cut back some of his 3-point shooting. He was 4 for 9. I mean, he's gonna hit threes. There's not much you can do. But besides that, they have another play for both Klay and Steph, where it's like they pass the ball off, right? And then there's like a screen, and which usually leaves them open. Like, I usually see them shoot these shots in the corner. They had a play, I think, I was either Fred or Kyle fell down because that screen.
I think it was Fred.
Was it Fred? You know what I'm talking about, right? That same
Fred
play.
was trying to squeeze in between the screens
and he
to stop
fell
Curry from the shot.
And Curry still shot it. But, I mean, at the same time, they ran him off the 3-point line as much as they could. I mean, they broke down a couple times, and the Golden State Warriors got some easy passes, like my brother said, and just got some easy finishes. But at the same time, they kind of stopped those plays, because I was really looking for that. Because I noticed they always do those 2 or 3 plays, the screens for Klay and Steph that leads to wide open 3-point shots, or just the easy toss up, and they always get like an alley-oop or an easy layup. Guys, go check it out, because I know I'm
definitely.
Yeah, I know I'm just like talking about these plays. You're like, what's this guy talking about? Go to YouTube and look it up. You'll see these couple plays, and they always do them.
Applaud the Raptors on the defense.
Yeah,
for
man,
out, because Golden State is a team that Golden State is a team you have to be ready to run.
Yeah,
because they're going to be running around screens all day. Draymond's gonna throw screens. DeMarcus will throw screens.
Yep.
Screens. Kevon Looney will throw screens. And it's like banging into these guys and running to them all the time will get you tired. The fact that they were able to step up and catch these guys before that. Shout out to even Marcus Gasol. There was a play where it looked like Steph was trying to pull up a shot, and Marcus Gasol stepped up right before that guy can even click clack and just bang
shoot out the shot. He did give him a couple fouls though, like by just like jumping, getting a hand out. He did foul Steph a couple times.
You know what? I seen a play where Steph is actually very smart and he knows what's going on, because I think it was a pick and roll situation. Steph got to the center of the key. Yeah. Or not the key, but the center of the top of the court. Yeah. And he knew that Mark
was by the free throw line?
No, by the 3-point line.
Oh, 3-point line.
And he knew that Mark was running to basically
cut him off the 3-point. Yeah.
So he literally went for the shot and jumped into him.
Yeah.
It's to a point where I can understand we've been having these situations where it's like, okay, guys, sit in the chair. Big, sit in the chair.
Stop
don't
jumping at jump shooters, man.
When you have a guy like Klay and you have a guy like Steph, if you don't jump, they're pulling it over you.
Even if you jump, I think they're still going to shoot.
They can still pull it on you. But it'll make more sense for them to pump fake, get the contact for a foul, or get a more easier shot knowing that you just jumped up for it. So I can understand it's a little bit hard. You can't really stop too much. You can't really stop them on the 3-point shooting as much, but you can kind of slow them down or wear them down in ways. And that's what we definitely showed. So shout outs to all the guys playing together on the defense, man.
Real talk, man. And honestly, like, the fourth quarter, the Raptors were up, and I was like, really? Like, we took game 1? Guys, you know, throughout the NBA playoffs, the Raptors usually lose the first game. Yeah. And it's funny, like, the defending champions were in a series with them, and the Raptors won the first game. Like, yo, you guys don't. Some people just don't understand, man. Like,
for Raptors fans of history, we always know that we're never really the ones to pull out game 1.
Yeah, just to come out aggressive and swinging.
To show that is a good sign. Yeah. Yes, we know that DeMarcus is still, getting under his feet. Yes, we know Kevin's not there. Yeah. But even so, we know and we've seen from the last series that Golden State played against Portland, from even Houston, from when KD got out, Steph and Klay will get extra shots now, and they're all about running and passing the ball and getting their looks.
That's it.
we definitely played a big part in knowing that these guys are gonna run, and we kept up with them and we held their ground. Mm-hmm. You know,
defense was on 10.
It was on 10. The defense is what made the offense definitely work and run, man. So shout out to the Raptors for that. Even Pascal beat the daylight out of Draymond with that one layup. That man. Oh my god.
But hold on, now I got a question. So, what are the Raptors gonna do when Kevin Durant comes back? And when is he coming back?
So, I don't know if this is straight facts, but allegedly he's coming back Game 4.
Great, so Raptors can close it out in 4 games. Because the first game, I don't think he'll be rolling as soon as he comes in. So maybe Raptors in 4? Hey, if you guys think Raptors can close this out in 4 games, go in the comment section. Yes, you're watching this. Go in the comment section and let us know. Can the Raptors win this in 4 games?
I'll say this. I have faith for Raptors to close it in 4, but in reality, 2, with that being also maybe 6. 5 or 6. I'll give that. I'm not going into
honestly,
the 7. It's not going into the 7, but it's gonna be a fight, man.
Well,
here's the thing. It's to even get ahead and try to cut you, but I'll just say this: Game 1 for Golden State, from what they've been saying and commenting and stuff, it's not a scare. They're not scared right now. They're like, okay, whatever.
They said that they haven't played a team like us for a while. Well, they haven't played us for a while, so they're not familiar, right?
Game 2 is the real test for the Raptors because readjustments are going to be made. Mm-hmm. New strategies going to be put into play.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr's a coach. Steve Kerr is a coach that doesn't panic. Like, his guys could be down by like 10 points, and it's like 5 minutes in the end of a quarter.
And he won't panic.
And he doesn't panic because it's like 3-3, timeout, come back, nice layup, 2 threes, and then you're up again by like how much?
Points,
like, those guys are not scared of these things. Like,
it's true. But wait, when KD comes back, like, how is that going to affect the play?
I'll say this. From what's been studied and what's been also said is that without and before the Kevin Durant era, it was all running screens and shooting shots.
Like they've been doing right now.
Yeah. Since Kevin Durant has joined in, the game has slowed down a lot and has been like ISO for Kevin Durant and other guys just get ready around him. It will be a little bit scared because of the sense that Kevin Durant can shoot from anywhere. Yeah. But the thing is, though, he still needs to get underneath his feet. So it could be a problem.
Really balled for a bit. Toronto, I'm telling you, we're in good standings.
Either Kawhi or Siakam is going to have the assignment to be playing on Durant. Nothing to worry about in that segment, but I don't know if it's better for us, but the game definitely will slow down if Kevin Durant comes back in. So the whole running around screens will slow down.
But the Raptors, they look good right now. Even though Kevin Durant's not playing, the defense that they showed in Game 1 really surprised me, guys. Yeah. Like, they were man. They were running these guys off the three-point line. And I noticed Stephen Curry took more mid-range jumpers, which tells me that guys are not giving him space to just get off his shot. Of course, he's Stephen Curry. You can get his shot off within a couple seconds, right? But the defense was just amazing in Game 1. So we'll see where the Raptors go from there. And I have another question. How does Drake affect this game that the Raptors are playing in Toronto? That this series, the first 2 games are in Toronto. How does Drake affect the series? Because if you guys caught at the ending of the game, Draymond and Drake, they had some words exchanged, and I believe Drake told Draymond, like, yo, you're trash. Does that mess with the Warriors, or does that piss them off and cause them to snap in Game 2?
Guys, comment on these questions too, and let us know your thoughts.
Let us know.
But here's my perspective on this.
Tell me, please.
You don't do that with certain players. Because now when you get them cheesed, there's certain players that play really good when they're angry.
Drake wore Steph Curry's dad's jersey. And that...
It's not a diss.
That's a diss thing. Are you kidding? Guys, tell me. Is that a diss?
I don't think.
Tell me that's not a roll. That's a slap in the face.
I don't think that's a diss.
Jamal, that's his dad's jersey and it's autographed.
But bro, it's facts.
Oh
Steph
my
even
God.
played ball a little bit in Canada. Steph's girl is from
I get it, but
Canada.
he's trying he's trying to show the Warriors a thing. He's trying to show Steph Curry a thing like, yo, man's have your dad's jerseys. Like,
it doesn't bother them that much.
I don't know, man.
You can look at it two ways. You can look at it like you're dissing, but you know what? The man's showing respect to the shooter. And now
you see it as respect. I see it as a diss thing.
Dell's looking at that like, yo, respect for real, my thing. But in the back of his head, you can be like, yo, my son's gonna slap you, bro.
True. That's so true.
You don't know. This is a thing. I don't knock that he's wearing it because he's wearing it for the city. He's trying to show maybe this is the real Curry, but we all know who the real Curry is. Pops obviously is the OG. Dell's the OG. But shout out to the Raptors.
The new Curry right now.
But
honestly,
new Curry is very heavy.
I appreciate what you brought to the NBA, but like, yo, honestly, like your brother's nice. Like, he's not like, he's nice. He's nice.
Seth is nice too, man. But he's
He's gonna get Stephen gets like nice. And Seth, nice.
That's two different levels of nice, man.
Nice.
So like
that's Stephen Curry. Nice.
Drake, I don't feel the trolling will do too much of an effect. It's
gonna piss Draymond off. But I can tell you that.
Here's the thing now: Drake can't get as hype as he wants to because the NBA had spoken to him about this whole trolling thing.
Yeah, he wasn't really getting up and like
troll from your seat or whatever, or do your thing. But now you can't do no massaging nursing on them things like.
He has to sit down and relax.
He has to hold a seat. So he has to hold a match.
Like I don't know, man. I just think that's gonna fire up Steph Curry and Draymond Green.
You could get the wrong.
Steph might go off for 50 the next game, man.
I think T-Mac or somebody talked about this one day where like he said this like back then, like I think there's film on it, but he was saying when players or cities like to like boo or fans like to talk trash, it gets them hyped up and it makes them they get that rush where it's like, okay, you know what, yo, you're talking too much. I'm going to shut you up right now.
Yeah.
And then the minute now when they start throwing down the rain, and it's like, okay, so where was all that noise before?
Yeah, Drake.
We don't want that to happen.
If Steph goes off for 50 the next game, I'll be jeez.
It's not even him. If Draymond goes off and has like a career...
Well, he's not going to score crazy points because he's Draymond. His shot's out the window. They say that he shoots like he's wearing a backpack like this.
I'll say this, it wasn't out the window before Kevin Durant came. When Kevin Durant came,
then it went up.
Then he was like, I don't need to shoot that much anymore.
Yeah, KD, you take all my shots.
Exactly. You got this guy here. Stephen, you guys, we already know you're going to put up a whole heap of shots. So now he kind of fell back from it. But you don't know. The way how Golden State plays, any guy can have a night, man. So
I don't know.
We have to just be on full 48 minutes of just hardcore, just ball, man. We just gotta be ready, man. Lace up the shoes, man.
And let's touch on some more Raptors players. Kawhi Leonard. I feel like he was kind of quiet, even though he played 43 minutes. He had 23 points. He shot 5 for 14 from the field, and he was 3 for 6 in 3-point shooting. I still feel like his presence wasn't felt throughout this game. I just feel like he was kind of just like there, you know? Closer to the ending, I think the second half,
I'll say
he started to, score a little bit more, get the Warriors in foul trouble.
I'll say this. It's a good thing that he doesn't have to be the guy to take over the game.
True.
You don't want... Kawhi's been putting in all this work throughout the season.
He's probably
that guy's
tired
probably
now.
Tired, man. He's probably taxed up right now. The good thing about it is...
Right now he's when... load management Leonard. Load management Leonard. Hey, that's his new nickname for regular season.
Management Leonard.
Yo, hold on, wait. We gotta touch on something else too. Yo, comment if you've been seeing what's his real name? Teddy Rockshot? Listen, man. Yo, there's too much funny things going on right now. That's Leonard's new nickname though. Load management Leonard during the regular season, and yeah, we also gotta touch on Teddy Bruckshot because he's going hard right now. If you guys are seeing this guy,
don't you ever talk about the
Raptors. Yo, he's gotta chill, man. But yeah, talking about Kawhi Leonard, I hope that in the next game he just goes hard, man. It really puts the Warriors away. Because if they lose too, well, I feel like their confidence might... you know what I mean?
Here's the thing you have to take in with this game. They know that Kawhi was going to possibly dominate the game. So they switched up a whole bunch of players on him.
They were doubling him.
They're trying to shut him down from the jump. And this is why I say it's good that he doesn't need to have a monster game this guys can take over, because Siakam picked up and took over.
Siakam went hard,
Fred did his work. Larry did his work. Mark did his work. When you have other guys that can step up to the plate for you, that takes the load off your shoulders. And then when you want to have your moments, when you want to snap, go ahead. Snap. Take over when you need to take over. But it's better to know that you have like your guys with you that's riding and that can put in that work. It's
true.
Batman can go ham all he wants, Beard man, but he's gonna get bust. You need Robin,
to come and say
and help him out.
Take a look at rest.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So Kawhi, we appreciate all you're doing, but shout out to the rest of the Raptors for giving a hand,
and
man,
stepping up, man.
It's not a one-man team,
Kyle Lowry played 36 minutes. He had 7 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. He shot 2 for 9 from the field, and he was 1 for 5 in 3-point shooting. Had a quiet night. But you know what? He was still, in the game, making plays when he needed to.
Hey, 9 assists, man. He's feeding.
I think he still needs to step up and shoot that 3 ball. He was 1 for 5. He only knocked down 1 for the game. But I think that one was a deep tray ball to kind of, separate that lead and create some separation.
That was a dagger, man.
But we need more of that effort from him.
The man said he can't even feel his thumb anymore. His hand is broke.
For real?
Fam. Yeah.
I actually didn't even see that. Like, real talk?
I seen it on the feeds. It could be true, could be not. But from what I seen,
that's actually serious.
From the commentating and the stuff that I seen on the IG feeds was, the man was saying something how allegedly he can't feel his thumb right now.
Don't worry, off season they'll fix that.
He's fighting through it, man. And trust me, for all you shooters and all you people that played ball or had an injury and jammed yourself, know, right? You know how it feels. But
I gotta find that out, man. That's crazy.
He definitely did his thing. Even Sergi didn't have so much of a big night, but he still mattered when it came down to it. 17 minutes, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. Sergi definitely made a clutch block when it mattered from his 1 block that he did. Shout out to him for putting in that work also too. But in a whole though, there was some main stand-on points that I actually want to just give
please touch on
Raptors applause for. So
and the areas that they got to clean up.
First off, right away, the shooting was pretty even at the percentage, shooting 39 apiece from both teams from 3. So that was something we didn't have to worry about. Raptors were shooting 51% from the field, 39 to 77.
Not bad.
Pretty good from the shooting aspect there. On the rebounds, though, we were down to 38-36. Golden State did have a 1-up with that. They were also closing out, but there was not too much to worry about that. When it came to the assists, though, we were down 29-25. But when it came down to it, the only open 4 I would probably notice, or maybe a little bit more, was just those ones where we were focusing too much on ball and not man, and those extra cuts were happening. But the blocks though, our defense was up, man. 6 blocks to 2. We definitely got the hands open, hands active.
On 10, man.
Points in the paint, it was 40-32 if I have right here. Yes, 40-32. We're definitely doing good on the inside presence. Also shutting out the other guys from trying to get inside. They're mostly playing a shooting game from what we've seen from Golden State besides their cutters. second chance points. That's where we got.
That's what I was concerned about.
20-9, man. We gotta stop these guys from driving.
Yeah, just rebounds, man.
We gotta get back on D.
Rebounds have been a big thing for the Raptors, man.
Raptors, from what it seems like, sometimes if we end up losing the rebounding game, especially the offensive rebounding, we end up losing the game. So
we gotta do a better job.
We gotta pick up on that. Other things to give applause to. Points after turnovers was pretty even for us. Mm-hmm. Our biggest lead was 12 points. So we had some things that were pretty good there. Mm-hmm. Fouls, not really too much to talk about into there. Yeah. Fast break points, I will give us a plus on that. 24-17.
Not bad,
we definitely did make our runs when we needed to.
Yeah.
So there's some things that we could take away. But a lot of it was good on the part of the Raptors. But just when it comes to fast break points, we got to stop that. And the boards, we got to crash a little bit more. Especially when DeMarcus and Draymond definitely gets physical, and he's trying to get those boards ASAP. So we got to shut that down, man. But
100%.
Besides that, we did pretty good on this game. We did have a very good lead. We held it down for majority of the part. It's just, to me now, the real test is round 2. So
game 2.
Give us your predictions, man.
What do you think? Do you think the Raptors are going to get the next one?
We have to take advantage of home court, so I hope we do, man.
Yeah, so the Raptors pull out the W, 118-109. And you can expect the Golden State Warriors to come back with a bang. Yeah. But I just hope that the Raptors can weather the storm.
Definitely.
Now, guys, if you are out there in Jurassic Park, please, man, be safe, be careful. I know a lot of you guys are wilding, man. Jumping on the TTC buses, jumping on cop cars. Hey, man, just be careful. I love the Raptors' pride, man.
You know what?
Everyone's repping for the 6. I love it, man.
Have to give a shout out, because when we defeated the Bucks and went to the finals, nobody got arrested.
Hey,
nobody got lashed.
Hey, John Tory, keep the city on lock, man.
That's some real Canadianism right there. That's the word, man. Shout out to Toronto for spreading the peace, man. We know when to turn up and get hyped. The fact that nobody got arrested, man, that's such a good sign, man.
I like that.
Toronto, man. We love you, man. Canada, man.
So if you're out there, shout outs to you guys and the people who waited to get into Jurassic Park. That you guys woke up at 7 a.m. and were out there waiting. I mean, hey, if you love the city like we all do, and you feel passionate about doing that, and you love the Raptors, hey, man, shout yourself out, man. You're supporting the city, and it's well appreciated because people all over the world are watching, how we get down and how we do things. And it's honestly really good to see that everyone's coming together, man.
It really is worldwide. There was even a thing that was on CBC News how a guy came all the way from Hong Kong, it says. Man flew 15 hours to come and watch a Raptors game.
15 hours,
Dedicated fans coming.
15 hours. I can't even do 5.
From somewhere different.
3 is enough.
15 hours.
Yeah.
Of flying to come down here to support the 6.
That's crazy, man.
Bro, that's love, man. Honestly, we support the love. Raptors, man. Raptors fans like all of us. Let's keep supporting our guys. We're making history. We're still trending in the historic lane right now, so let's keep it going, man. Definitely,
honestly, I love it, man. So keep supporting, man. Keep watching the game wherever you're watching it, and let's all ride together, man. Like, let's ride out for the city, guys.
Yeah.
Just keep making noise, and I think we got this. Honestly, I'm saying it right here. I think the Raptors got this series, man. I really do. I'm not going to give no predictions, but I think the Raptors we'll win the championship, man.
Let's hope so, man. I'm looking at a game at a time. Let's just take every game, every moment.
Let's get it.
Hey, we're getting closer. 3 more to go. So, hey.
Let's do it.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate the time and looking out. This is the Bryan Bros.
Yeah.
We're out here always keeping you in the loop, man.
That's what we do, man.
Raptors fans, man. Shout out, man.
Do us a big favor. If you like what you're watching, you checked out all our other episodes. Subscribe. That's all we ask. Really appreciate you guys. All the best.
Love is love, man.
Yeah.
Peace out, yo. Hold down.